You're a woman over 40 who works online. Chances are you spend a lot of time sitting at your desk, on your laptop, in meetings, and most days you're so focused on getting things done that your body is kind of an afterthought until it isn't. Until you stand up and your neck feels stiff, your shoulders feel heavy, your lower back complains, and by mid-afternoon your focus just drops. And you start wondering, why do I feel so tired when all I've done is sit? Here's the thing most people don't talk about. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, and it's not that you need to work out harder. The real issue is that long periods of stillness ask too much of the body, especially as we grow older. Our bodies were designed to move often, not necessarily intensely. But somehow, somewhere along the line, movement got framed as something you only do if you have an hour, more time, the right clothes, the right mindset, and enough motivation. And if you don't have all of that, you do nothing. When you sit for hours without interruption, the body adapts to stillness. Joints start to stiffen, our muscles tighten, our circulation slows, and the nervous system shifts into this low energy, foggy state. That's why by the end of the day, you can feel drained and focused and physically uncomfortable, even if you haven't done anything hard. And the longer that pattern continues, the more normal it starts to feel. This is where a mindset shift really matters. Movement doesn't have to mean workouts. It doesn't have to mean sweating. It doesn't have to mean intensity. Sometimes movement just means standing up, rolling your shoulders, turning your neck gentle, walking for 2 minutes, or switching your arms overhead. Tiny movements that are done consistently. These small movements tell your body you're safe, you can reset, you don't have to lock up. Here's what I've noticed in my own life and with so many women I talk to. Big workouts are great when they happen, but they aren't but if they're inconsistent, then they don't count. Small movements done regularly actually changes how your body feels during your workday. It reduces stiffness before it builds up. It keeps your body and energy more stable. It helps your focus even last longer. And most importantly, it feels doable. You don't need motivation to stretch your shoulders for 30 seconds. You don't need willpower to stand up between tasks. You don't even need permission to stop waiting for the perfect time. When your body feels better, your work feels easier, you think more clearly, you're less irritable, you move through tasks with less resistance. That's why I believe your body is part of your work, not something separate from it. Supporting your body isn't self-indulgent. It's actually what needs to be practical. So if you've been telling yourself, I'll move when I have more time or I'll start when I can do it properly, I want to offer a different thought. What if small imperfect movement right where you are is actually enough? What if the goal isn't doing more but interrupting stillness more often? You don't need to overhaul your life. You don't need perfect routine. Sometimes the biggest shift comes from the smallest moves repeated gently day after day. If this resonated, take a moment today to stand up, stretch, walk, not because you should, but because your body is part of how you show up in your work. Thank you very much. See you next time.